Throughout human history, across continents separated by vast oceans and cultures isolated by millennia, one creature has emerged repeatedly in our myths, legends, and collective imagination: the dragon. From the fire-breathing beasts of European folklore to the wise serpentine beings of Chinese mythology, dragons have captivated humanity for thousands of years. But here lies a fascinating mystery that has puzzled anthropologists and historians for generations. How did civilizations with no contact whatsoever develop remarkably similar stories about these magnificent, terrifying creatures? The universality of dragon mythology presents one of the most compelling puzzles in cultural anthropology. Consider this startling fact. Nearly every major civilization on Earth has independently developed dragon legends, despite having no communication or cultural exchange during their formative periods. The ancient Mesopotamians told tales of Tiamat, a primordial dragon goddess of chaos. Meanwhile, halfway across the world, Mesoamerican cultures worshipped Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent deity, while having absolutely no knowledge of Middle Eastern mythology. This phenomenon becomes even more intriguing when we examine the consistent characteristics these mythical beasts share. Dragons across cultures are typically portrayed as massive, serpentine creatures with extraordinary power over natural elements. They guard treasures, possess ancient wisdom, and represent forces beyond human control. The European dragon may breathe fire, while the Chinese dragon controls water and weather. But both embody the same fundamental concept of a powerful, otherworldly serpent. Recent archaeological and paleontological discoveries have begun to shed light on this mystery, revealing what many researchers believe to be the shocking truth behind humanity's universal dragon obsession. The answer may lie buried in our genetic memory, encoded in the very DNA that makes us human. Evidence suggests that our ancient ancestors encountered real creatures that formed the foundation for these enduring myths. Consider the fossil record of prehistoric megafauna. Giant reptiles dominated Earth for millions of years before humans evolved, and remnants of these creatures would have been encountered by early human populations. Massive snake fossils, the bones of prehistoric crocodilians, and the remains of flying reptiles like pterosaurs could easily have inspired tales of dragon-like beasts. When early humans discovered the enormous skull of a cave bear or the vertebrae of a massive prehistoric snake, their imaginations would naturally conjure explanations for these mysterious remains. Furthermore, evolutionary psychologists propose that dragon mythology may stem from an even deeper source: our primal fears encoded through millions of years of evolution. The three primary predators that threatened our early primate ancestors were large cats, birds of prey, and snakes. Dragons, remarkably, combine characteristics of all three threats. They possess the power and ferocity of great cats, the ability to soar through the sky like raptors, and the serpentine form that has triggered fear responses in primates for millions of years. This evolutionary explanation gains additional credibility when we observe that dragon myths consistently incorporate elements that would have been genuinely threatening to early humans. Fire represents one of nature's most destructive forces. The ability to fly placed predators beyond human reach or escape. The hoarding of treasure reflects competition for resources essential to survival. The universality of dragon mythology reveals something profound about human nature itself. These stories represent more than mere fantasy. They are windows into our collective unconscious, reflecting our deepest fears, aspirations, and attempts to understand the natural world. Dragons embody the eternal human struggle against forces beyond our control, whether those forces are natural disasters, predatory animals, or the unknown mysteries of existence. Perhaps the most shocking truth about humanity's universal monster is not that dragons never existed, but that in creating them, we revealed the very essence of what makes us human. Our capacity to transform fear into story, mystery into meaning, and the unknown into legend.